Hello. Well, today we're going to talk about meditation. Meditation is something that is so essential to all of us, and it helps us center ourselves, calm down after a bad day, or even just begin the day with focus. It helps you focus better. Some people can compare it to a biofeedback training, which has been very effective in all kinds of situations, including attention deficit disorder, and also bringing blood pressure down. So the truth is that, and once a person gets the knack of it, once you practice a little bit, it's amazing how deeply you can go into calm state without a lot of effort. Okay. It does take a little bit of conditioning if you're not used to it. And if you're one that's really prone to a high activity, multiple tasking, and getting yourself all into a tizzy, it always helps to stop and recollect yourself and bring yourself back down. This is true whether you're in a partnership, confrontations with a partner, any debate, any major decisions that you have to make. It helps to focus and help you meditate before you actually make that decision. And also just being calm in your everyday delivery so that other people can see that, in fact, you have ability to conduct yourself in a manner that you wish to. For the most part, most of us want to conduct ourselves in a meaningful manner. Okay, so here's some tips about meditating. First of all, you want to bring yourself into a set time. So, for instance, if you want to do it at 6 a.m. in the morning or even 10 a.m., it doesn't matter what the time is as long as you're consistent. Some people like to do it in the evening after they come home from a busy day, or do both. But the fact is, do it consistently. And you want to start slow. Don't expect to be able to meditate immediately. It'll take a little bit of time and it will condition you after a while. Okay, so it helps for you to control your environment. So, for instance, you want to choose a place in your home that's private to you, whether it's just a corner in your bedroom or even in your bathroom, but have it so that when you go there, you won't be interrupted. Certainly turn off your cell phone, don't bring it near you. Any alarms that might go off. If you're near children that are crying, try to do it when they're either napping or quiet and not around so that you don't get interrupted. And don't be too hard on yourself. Practice at first, the first 5 minutes. And most of us that are very active, and I include myself, I'm a very adult ADHD person. So anybody who knows me, my nickname used to be the ever ready battery because I was running all over the place. So be careful in how you don't judge yourself is what I'm saying. You don't want to say, oh gosh, I couldn't do it for 2 minutes. I'm no good at this. No, give yourself time, practice, and you will see that in time you'll get stronger and stronger and be able to do it that way. So besides the environmental situation where you're going to put yourself in your home, the reason it's important to try to pick the same place and the same time all the time, it's almost like the body develops its own memory, and you, as soon as you go to that place, you'll begin to relax with very little effort. Okay, so do that. Breathing techniques are very important. You want to get rhythmic breathing techniques. And many people who meditate say breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. So those of you that are familiar with yoga are probably familiar with that technique, but also the idea is to get deep breaths. And with each breath, you actually feel the sensation of the breath going through your body into your chest and relax. Your physical um, extensions, your arms, your legs begin to relax, and all the muscles in your body begin to relax as you allow yourself to stay there for a few minutes. So it's really important. Some people prefer different music to help enhance the mood while you're doing that. Now, if you're used to meditating, maybe you like to chant. There's Oberam Rago, there's music such as from Enya, who's very relaxing. And of course, everyone has their own preference. You may like the raindrops. You may like the sound of the outdoors or the ocean rhythm. Any of those sounds that help you enhance your meditation are up to you. It's all very individual. But anything that can help mediate you into a relaxed state is what's really important. Okay. What are the benefits? Well, the benefits are so many. It's hard to believe, but the mind-body connection, I'm sure you've heard that term, mind-body connection, is extremely important. How you think has a lot to do with how your body reacts. Now, we all know if you get agitated and you're arguing and you're mad at somebody, you start to get indigestion, you might get a headache, or your blood pressure goes up, or whatever it is the case may be as you get more excited and more angry or more riled up, your body reacts. Okay, so it's the same principle when you're doing meditation, but the other way around. As you meditate, your body relaxes and the tension goes down. And this is important, especially if you're angry at a loved one and you want to start to communicate, but you want to avoid a confrontation. Think before you speak. Take a deep breath and think about what it is you're going to say, because words hurt if you use the wrong words, or you can't take them back once you say them. So either way, you want to be careful. But I'm sure you've all heard people talk about anger management and how we say count to 10, step back and count to 10. Well, that's very effective, because as you're counting to 10, you're breathing and you're focusing on the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, feeling relaxed. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. By the time you get to 10, your body automatically relaxes quite a bit. Okay. And this is assuming everyone's substance free, because that's a whole another topic. But we'll just stick with the average person who just wants to relax for the sake of relaxation and calming down. Okay, so your emotional state automatically calms down as you relax. As far as your eyes, you pretty much want to keep your eyes closed. It helps to weed out all the other ancillary things that are going on in the room. So whether there's sunlight coming in, or whether you look at a load of laundry you didn't fold yet, or you look at your shoes that are misplaced, and you don't want to do that. That's exactly the wrong thing to do. So this is why it's recommended that you close your eyes, so that all you're thinking about is your breath and your relaxation. Okay, very important. Okay, so as you're doing this, you are relaxing more and more so. It's important that you choose relaxed clothing when you start. And if you're sitting up in an upright chair, you want to put your hands on your thighs. And in some cases, people recommend that you put the right hand down and the left hand up. One is receiving and one is absorbing it into your own body. Okay, so that's the energy that you're circulating, that you're bringing down in a relaxed state. Okay, so as you close your eyes, you sit upright in a chair, make sure you're well supported, and you keep your hands on your thighs. You'll feel your arm begin to relax as you start breathing. Your arms relax, your shoulders go down. Just allow yourself to relax and let your mind go blank. It's so important that you allow yourself the freedom to do that. Don't try to force it. Just let it, all those anxious thoughts just kind of float away from your mind, and stay in that meditative state as long as you possibly can. Now, it does help if you have set artifacts within your area. So maybe it's a corner of your room, and maybe one bureau where you have different artifacts. They could be different crystals. They could be different stones and gems that you might like to investigate. But here, for instance, is a quartz stone. Quartz stone are supposed to be for protection. So you might very well use your gemstones to make yourself an altar. And I'll show you a few examples. They don't have to be big. You can have small gemstones laid out in an altar, however you like to do it. Just call it a display or an altar, that whatever you choose to call it. But that it solidifies you in your state of mind that when you see those artifacts, you're automatically reconditioned again. Same thing like the time and the place. Time, place, and artifacts. They help cement that corner of meditation. Okay? So as you begin to relax, that becomes your sacred place. When you go to that corner, you don't bother with anything else. You enjoy that corner all to yourself. If it's 5 minutes when you first start, perhaps it'll get longer to 10, and as you go on, it will increase in time. Okay? The music you choose is your personal choice. As I mentioned, you can choose no music at all, you can remain silent, or you can actually use soft alternative sounds, music, or chants, whatever you prefer. Okay? So if you click on down below, if you like this particular video, please give me a thumbs up. And also I left a link that will give you a download for more directions in how to go about meditating, okay? Mind-body connection can be excellent, okay? It can only improve things for us, that's for sure. It's a positive exercise to increase your focus and your meditative state, okay? All right. God bless and namaste. Good luck.